How you doing? I'm Christopher James here at the official weigh-in for XFC 17 Apocalypse. And if you don't know this man by his face, you're certainly going to know him by his moniker, the voice, Michael Schiavello from HDNet. Michael, as always, how are you?
Pleasure, Christopher. Good to be back here.
So, you've come around the XFC for a little while now.
Yeah.
What's your take on the improvements that they made to step up and be partying with HDNet the way they do?
Massive improvements. Every time John Prisco does a show, it seems to get better and better. The thing that I like about John, that I've told HDNet so many times, is I don't think there's a better matchmaker in all the shows that we do than John Prisco. There's never one-sided fights, there's never lopsided fights. He doesn't try and gift anybody victories. He doesn't try and groom anyone on a silver platter. When people come to fight for the XFC and they fight under John, they know they're here to fight, and there's no gimmies, and that's one of the things I love. I'm always going to see good fights here at the XFC.
You know, and coming from you, you've been all over the world. You call shows for Bama and Titan and everybody else, you know, and you watch the UFC, and you still stand by that John Prisco, best matchmaker?
For sure. I think John knows his stuff, and the good thing about John is some of the time I don't know who these fighters are, and I can sit down with John and he'll just rattle them off, and he's got all the stats and all the facts and all the history, and he sells me the fight every time. And whenever John sells me the fight and I understand the reasoning behind his matching of the fight, it gets me excited and it helps make my job easier. And when I'm excited, the viewers can get excited, and it all works really well. I think John just brings together a beautiful show, great audience, and like I said, there's never a dull fight on XFC. I want to congratulate you as well on your appearance in the Muppets recently as Dr. Teeth, reprising your role. It was fantastic.
Well, thank you. I mean, I worked really hard on it. I was practicing, you know, and they came to me and said, "You want to do it again?" I said, "Sure, why not?"
You reunited the Electric Mayhem. It's great to see.
It's the greatest band ever. So if you don't know about it, you should check it out, Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. Anyway, it's always great to talk to this man. He does it all. You check him out on HDNet. He's on Twitter at Schiavello Voice. What else? Where else can they find you, Michael?
Join me Friday night, tomorrow night, with this man, Christopher James. I love working with him. Yeah, on Twitter, Facebook, HD.net, all of it. See you then.
Thanks a lot.